Hola, amigos. Ghost here, and we return to the Rise of Minecraftia. In today's episode, we are going to be doing something a little different. As you may notice, I'm behind another portal, in front of another portal, and my coordinates are way different compared to where the regular country is. Well, there's a easy reason for that. I'm not over where our country is. I am over 6,000 blocks away from our country, in a little place that one of my fellow citizens and countrymen have created for our glorious republic. And that person's name is Ninja Nursing, or just by Ninja. You want to say hi, Ninja?
Hey, how's it going?
And yeah, he is the one who set up this thing that I'm about to show you. So this is where he went through hell, found he just created this tunnel and he just teleported into a random portal which was already set up, and over there you can see he has a sugarcane like farm set up for specific reasons you'll see in a second. And if we follow this path, you'll see a gateway, and you'll see a massive freaking castle slash city walls. Ninja is responsible for one of the biggest projects outside of the country, the first colony of Minecraftia, the colony of Byzantium. And he has this amazing drawbridge that I helped him create with giving him a bunch of what was it, sticky pistons and stuff.
Yep, the whole build was all sticky pistons underneath.
So yeah, and if we see, boop, oh, it does that, and it's I really like it. I will admit I like that a lot. But yeah, Ninja has been working on this for I want to say 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, about 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks. He's had some help from me. He had some help with from Ace. I think what was it, Badger and maybe Ryan or AK joined you at some point to help for a little bit, right?
Yeah. I didn't really know about AK. Sovi did help out a lot.
Okay, yeah, Sovi. He means Suvi, but yeah, Sovi is also a fun nickname for him now. But a bunch of us helped with small things here and there, providing him with some resources. But for the most part, he did this on his own, just like how I usually do some of my projects on my own. But I respect the solo work and all that. So before we go inside, do you want to basically say why you built this in the first place?
Say if you get it a pillager, a pillager banner or whatever you call it from one of those pillager guys,
Mm-hmm.
you want to take them to a place where, if you take them back to the main village, our main village, you're just gonna have a random bunch of people showing up. Um, I thought maybe having a spot for them to be attacked, all that kind of stuff, would be better. So built some high walls. And they have turrets and stuff, so you can shoot arrows through. And it's also got its own, basically its own defense system. You got water surrounding it all, and you got berries basically acting as a defensive mechanism against anything that attacks. So
Yeah. And besides that, we it's since it's for one of our first colonies, we're also, at least this is how I see, we are using some of the farms and villagers within this thing, as we're about to show you, all of you the audience. But we use their villagers and their the farms for extra food for the main country as well. But another further ado, let's go inside the massive city. As So this is the main entrance area. Uh, as you can see, there's huge spruce trees, some of which were partially naturally grown, and some of which he built himself up to make them even bigger, which I gotta say is impressive. All over is just a bunch of buildings for villagers to live in. We have stonemasons. We have, I think, almost clerics now. We have Fletchers, blacksmiths, weaponsmiths. Basically, almost every kind of villager in the game is in this place. There's a few iron golems. We have random traders show up. We have a bunch of farms. This one's being a wheat farm. We have a little church right here that was naturally made slash he rebuilt a little bit. Um, this over here is the blacksmith area. and also one of our the potato slash radish farm. This is the main the would you say the plaza right here, sort of, since all the villagers come over here?
Yeah, well, we have three main plazas because it's such a big village.
Yeah.
So they meet in all different areas. So generally around midday or just past midday, they all start showing up to these bells.
Okay.
That's the basic process of how a villager works.
Yeah.
Uh, this is a storage facility. All the villagers love these barrels, so they just come in here and they start going to work on the barrels, even though it doesn't really generate anything. It's just what they like to do. It's just something for them to do. Um,
Mm-hmm. I see that there's the Fletcher area over here.
it fletching area with loomers. We call them sheep herders in them, so they like those spots.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh yeah,
the
folks. We have the main map, one of the main maps of the city. As y'all see, when y'all see, usually whenever I show it off at the uh, old place, the main city or main country, you could see that very detailed map. I decided to help him out and make a detailed map, and it looks like he's actually updated it so that it shows off everything else that has been built. Because originally, like over here, this castle area wasn't on the map, or like the moat that goes around majority of the this side of the freaking city was not there before, but yeah, he really updated the map from last time I was here, and he has done a lot of work into it. I think on the other side is a smaller map, which just shows a much. Oh, wait, shoot, I forget.
over
It's over here. Yeah, this is a bigger building. I forget. He has a smaller map, which we're slowly going to explore more of. I probably will help him with that exploration. Might do a video on it. Might do like a few scenes of me helping out with that in the later on. But the city is basically in this very tiny corner up here, which is kind of crazy.
top left corner.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
top left. It's kind of crazy how small it seems to be, even though it's so massive. You got the carrot farm over here. You got the geography place. I have no idea what it's actually called.
Yeah, there's multiple geography tables all over the place here. They're all spread out, mostly because you want your villagers to
Yeah,
be able to maneuver from different areas.
yeah. And then we got one of the cleric areas here. We got basically a bunch of things. He built so many things. He set it up. I just got to give him props again. If he was doing YouTube, I would shout him out like 700 times throughout this video because of how amazing this all is. And this isn't the first time I've seen this place. I've been here before when he had a smaller portion of it built, and then slowly, as it expanded larger, I saw some of it. But this is my first time seeing basically its complete build. So yeah, this entire bottom area is just all houses for villagers. One of our most important villagers, or at least towards me, because he helped me out a lot, if I can find him, is
Yep,
Gus.
yeah, Gus has been here. He was the first villager here.
Gus is
At
the
one point,
homie.
at one point they all died off. I had to go get more villagers, and Gus was the only one here.
Gus is the
He did.
OG. He
Yeah, he
provides.
does.
Ooh, go ahead.
No, no, you do it. He provides a really good
Yeah,
bonus.
he, he he provides a lot of bonuses, and also one of the main things I've been needing, block of quartz, as pillar quartz isn't always necessary, since if you have the block you can do any of the quartz you need. But yeah, he's one of our most important villagers, and we have made sure I've made sure, and also Ninja has made sure that he has survived throughout this entire ordeal. And there used to be iron golems. I don't know if they all died off or they just disappeared.
No, they're around. They're around.
Okay.
Sometimes you'll see them, but there's one over there at the main castle. He's
Okay.
inside. He's doing his rounds, basically just guarding the inside.
Yeah, one of our soldiers of our glorious republic. But that's basically everything within like the main like city part. Now there's the other two major places is the castle, which I have only seen the rough layout and plans that he told me about, and the walls, which are pretty impressive as well. So up here you see there's just an extra little building for another villager, which I don't know if it's occupied actually, but before we go into the main thing, because I would like you to talk about the main thing. I would just want to show them off the walls basically. So just compared to my walls, these are pretty much more impressive, at least in terms of like they're actually like for our actual city, while mine are supposed to just be like a border for our country. But
Yeah,
it,
the walls are made for certain uses, for shooting downwards like that. Also, if you're up here at night and you're fighting villagers or fighting pillagers, and you're starting to get attacked by the wraiths, the roof actually acts as a protection grid, so it's kind of nice.
yeah, and he also has these little things to also potentially block arrows from potential actual human enemies when eventually we have those kind of people fighting.
Yeah, and the walls are this high is because the Ravagers are a certain height level, and they can get to a certain height level. But if you're at a height level higher than them, then it's easier to kill. The
Yeah.
only downside about having the height, say if you're fighting a pillager, eventually, each round of the pillager waves, there's one wave where chanters show up, and you just have to be spot on with that. If you're not on spot on, they can shoot those things through. But the plus side about having iron golems is they tend to wear off those what do you call it, enchanters, little ghost guys. So it's kind of nice to
Yeah.
have that.
Uh, before, So yeah, the next thing is basically the castle. There was technically one thing I forgot to show, but it's basically if you guys remember, so if any of you can remember from earlier in the series where what's his name, Badger, AK, Ryan, and Ace used to make Ewok buildings. Well, Ninja set up some of these major trees for them to do that, and I believe soon, or at least some of them may have slowly started to like figure out something for those trees. But as you may have seen, I think it's one like 3 seconds where I ran past one. You saw ladders; they go all the way up to positions for people to like set up buildings. But anyway, two basically, I would probably say the magnum opus parts of this colony, the of Byzantium, and I'll let you, Ninja, go ahead with the
Yep. So this castle, it generally took a longer time to build because a lot of it was just gradually moving its way up. Also, the beacon in here is gigantic, so it has six uh, perks, allowing this entire town to run on those six perks. Um, what are these perks again, Mike?
um. Hang on. It is speed 2, haste, strength 2, jump boost 2, regeneration, and resistance 2. You have every single perk upgraded to its max except for haste, which is haste 1. Which I think even if you have a max thing, I think one of your perks might not be fully maxed. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not a master at freaking Minecraft because I can't even do redstone, but I think it's for the most part you have one of the strongest things you can have in this
Okay, cool.
world.
Yep. So coming in here, this is the main dormitory. I was gonna set up stables in here for people to park their horses if people are coming in here. As you can see, it's a six beacon. It's pretty nice. Um, oh, raids.
Oh,
Okay,
oh, we got a freaking we got a freaking
he's
the
stuck up there.
uh
That's the nice thing about having tall tower. What do you call walls? 'Cause
yeah.
you get stuck up in those things. But yeah, this is uh, this is just a basic courtyard. Most castles have basic courtyards. So, um, down this way or over
Oop.
there. Yeah, like,
Yeah, I was just seeing the the little foxes. All right.
yep. These doors just act towards the easy access. Say if you're got a raid going on, it's just easier to run in here, grab some stuff, run back out. The doors are real simple. I got slime box for high altitude areas, making it easier for easy access, getting back down as quickly as possible. Um, so you come up the stairs, take a left and a right, and you're into the main foyer. Build is basic. You got a grand entrance, lots of balconies and stuff. probably gonna make a furnace section back in here. I wanted to set up a what is that secret um, thing that generates experience.
Oh yeah, the furnace trick. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I want to set that up some point in here. That way, people don't have to run all the way back to use it. As we go up, this goes all the way up to the third floor. Third floor is a storage facility. It holds, booking areas, that sort of material. Um, Also on the other side, other, you know, storage facilities. Then this is going to be the main area. It's going to be someone's suite room or something like that. Just some for someone can go to have their, you basic main throne room, I guess. For I don't know. This is
Yeah.
it's interesting, but it
For a
takes a while.
governor, maybe. Yeah.
If anyone has what do you call it, wings, the rate what do you call it, Valkyrie wings?
Elytras.
Okay,
Elytras.
Electros. This is an easy little landing zone up on top. And oh, look at that stupid guy.
But yeah, yeah, I see. And then you have these that drop down to shoot at, or if someone's feeling risky, could probably jump down that and somehow still fly.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
I could see Ham trying to do that.
The walls here are all connected, and they also connect the main towers here. These main towers basically just you can see the entire town and everything else without actually having to fall, which is kind of nice.
And it's a very wonderful view.
Okay, so this is all the way back down. As I said, that was the main foyer. This way is right, and you go to secondary. This is up on the walls before you go into the main castle. There's just a little nice spot to look around.
Yeah. Seriously
Anyways,
impressive.
yeah, took a while to do, but with good resistance and good, fork measuring and taking your time and looking through everything, you get a lot done. So this is the main enchantment area.
Oh, I
Don't
see.
fall.
Yeah, I'm crouched.
Yeah. So, yep. And yeah, so you got a balcony area for say if you were gonna have like a little meeting, a nice little area for everyone to, get the you speak out and people look up at you, that sort of thing. I don't know. Thought maybe it's a good idea
Yeah.
for a future thing. Um, Also, this is another area up here for you know talking, plus living quarters if someone wants to live up here. Um, but yeah, there's lots of room, and that there's maybe this one area up here. This is just to the roof, so it's simple, easy access to the roof. And because of that, there's a secret way back down to the bottom. And yep, this is the colony that I produced in about 3 weeks. So
It's very impressive work. I am very impressed. When Ham told me you were a great builder, uh, I believed it, but I didn't think you would be this skilled and also this dedicated to this much massive project. So like, if many, I think I probably will, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last update video in like the general country area that we naturally live at. Oh, really? Okay. Uh, I just get it doesn't even hurt me. I'm too strong. But what I was trying to say is if if those who remember that other video where I just showed off the regular worlds for the most part, the regular country, and you saw that castle, that was made by Ninja. I think I mentioned that. I swear I did. But that was made by Ninja, and you can clearly see the aesthetic that he kind of makes. He kind of does somewhat late Roman, Byzantine, medieval style like architecture in terms of like his castles and his walls. It's just very impressive
And
work.
Minecraft is based off on like swords and shields and armor. It's very medieval-esque footage. And yeah, I'm just going with the flow, the castles and
Yeah.
farmers, and it's all medieval feeling. So um, I can totally understand with the whole Romanesque era. That makes sense, just
Yeah.
swords and things of that nature.
Well, like I said, very impressive. I think I'm gonna go down to the main area again and show off the tree areas now, just to redo it again, to make sure I covered everything for everyone. And I might show the outside of the thing. Probably use one of those boats to just go swim to travel across the whole area. Uh, I think the exit's over here, right? Yeah. But seriously though, this is just super impressive. Oop. And let's see, which tree? I probably will do that tree that's over by the main gate. So if you see, inside it there's like one of those not enchantment, the disenchantment things, and one of those slime blocks for quick fall. But if you climb up these ladders, it may take a second, depending on how tall this one is. Um, Bam! You make it. This is one of the areas which could slowly branch off, but then if you go up here, this is like the beginnings of what could potentially be a house for Ewoks like Badger and AK and Ace. Me, I prefer to stay closer to the ground, even if I can survive a fall from this height. But I'm pretty sure at some point they're going to build some houses over here, which will be nice. And besides that, I'm gonna probably where's the main entrance? Oops. Where's the boats? Wait, where's the? Oh, the boats are on the other side of the. So what I'm gonna do next is show just the outside with the boat. So let me grab one of these and then bring it over here. Thank you. And as he says, you can see how the walls has that very much curvature with the like the arcs and the all the just the different layers, and then with the water and the bush, the rose bushes, just giving it natural protection. When we go over here, he created a small, I wouldn't say canal, but more like a moat, like he said, sort of. I think you said that a moat that just goes around the entire way, and just allows for much better protection of this colony. And I really like it. It's just well done. I can't. I feel like I'm a broken record by just continuing to say that, but I really think it was well done. And over here is like a small little lake that he had set up, and it just continues to go on to the other side. But that is basically everything in terms of showing off the massive colony of Byzantium. Basically, the only thing. Oh, and there's also this little thing that allows us to go into the ocean on this opposite side. And I notice your pet dogs over here. Oh Jesus! But yeah, this is quite impressive. So there's one way you can go that way, or you can go through that way past this island and just explore on the other side. But besides that, the only thing really left to do is just explain how colonies technically are going to work from now on, sort of, since it's sort of a new system we are trying to add to our world, so that people can expand our country's borders and such without having to buy stuff or such and such. But basically, colonies doesn't matter how small or how big they are, as long as they are built for very specific purposes, like for what this one's being used for, which is basically for raids, to use it as a place to have raids to use the crap ton of villagers for things, and and also for the secondary thing of how it has so much extra farms to use those farms for food supplies for both the villagers and people that live here, but also with people back home. And over here is a little thing that's for me technically. He puts a bunch of mine carts and rails for us so that eventually when I have the time to build a much better public rail system throughout the country and potentially somehow, if I'm insane enough, to make some type of railway in the overworld to come over here. The only other thing to honestly show off would probably be the way back through hell, the way that he used. But before I do that, one last thing I will say is that congratulations, Ninja, for such great work. I want everyone that will comment, if you will, to just congratulate him on such great work. He really deserves praise for this, and also that because you are the one that created this colony, helped with the naming of it, and all such things, I hereby give you the authority of governorship over the colony. So
Oh,
you are the
thank you.
governor.
I'm the governor. Thank you.
So now I will head back to the main country, and I'll show you guys off basically how I got here, and then I'll end the episode. But
All right. Thanks for visiting.
no problem. I will be looking forward to seeing the last few rooms of that castle built and all that. I'm very looking forward to the progress of the last few things. So yeah,
Yeah.
if you see, folks, I entered the portal. We're oh Jesus, that's a guest. We're pretty not too far away technically from our original portal, but he built these black stairs, and they basically go all the way up to level 121, I believe. Let's see. Yep, 121. So it's literally one block before the max height. And now that Ninja's gone, still though, Ninja's left for the day, I believe. But still, he impressive work from him. I can't praise him enough for it. But yeah, just this is a pretty long thing. We'll probably end up putting rails or blue ice right here so that we can move faster. The only other way to move faster is by like repeatedly pressing the jump button. But eventually, you're gonna run out of food pretty quickly, like I'm about to. And if also you see all these tunnels, I've used these tunnels on the sides to go find quartz. But yeah, that's basically everything. I'll probably just show off the plaza of the hell. I was gonna make a short little clip video about about colonizing hell, as I call it, but to be honest, it's just we just made a huge amount of tunnels. We started making blue ice tunnels and such to give us better access and reach across hell to find quartz, to find glowstone, to find the specific biomes and such. And this is what Ninja did, was which was the tunnels that are at 121 level. He did a bunch of these. Yeah, I think he did one that goes to the colony, which just coming from. I think he does one that goes past the colony, that goes this direction, which I'm going, past where we would go down towards the plaza. And I think eventually we might make two that go to the left and to the right. But yeah, we're almost there. I'm gonna try to just speed up by jumping. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there. Oh yeah, right here is something he did special. If you go right here, it's exactly 01210. Don't know the significance behind that number, but it's a pretty decent number, he said. I'm pretty sure that's why he did it. I forget otherwise. But if we go over here, you see we go down, and then there's two pathways that are back up to 121 that aren't fully expanded, but they head that way and one heads that way. And as I said, there's one that goes that direction. And then if we go down to 105, we have one tunnel going that way, and this goes down to the main plaza of Hell. A big giant square with four tunnels. This one has a non-existent rail network that we're still working on. This one over here is the blue ice one, which Suvi has been working on for some time, and it goes on for a good while. Like it goes on for like I think maybe almost 2,000 blocks, which is quite impressive how much blue ice he has to grind for that. Over here we have one of the other ways, and then over here. And if we go inside here, this is our main nether hub. I don't think I've ever shown this on video, but this is basically what it is. Me and Ham built it, I think, in between seasons. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that, but yeah, we built this together. He had the layout planned. I just provided the supplies and helped break stuff and also place stuff. But yeah, this is basically everything. But yeah, that is basically it for this episode. This episode will most likely be called The First Colony of the Republic or Colony Byzantium or something like that. I would go through the portal and show you the world, but that will be for another episode as I want to update have another update episode to show off basically a few major things that have been going on within the country itself. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's showing off of our first ever colony. I just want once more to say thank you, Ninja, for all your hard work. And yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's episode. I certainly did. Until next time, this is Ghost, signing out.